you never think this is going to be me.
But for this man, it was. His home burnt to the ground, leaving him, his wife, and 5 children homeless. Good evening. I'm Paul Cicchini.
And I'm Jennifer Roscoe. It happened on East 350 North Road in Indianola. For miles, you could see smoke billowing. And that's when everyone in town started calling. WCIA3's Caitlin Connolly is live in our newsroom. Caitlin, people in Indianola, they have been coming together to help this family. But first, we have to know how they're doing.
Well, Jennifer, they're doing as well as they can be right now. All the kids but one were at school when the home caught fire. And after speaking with the homeowner, he's being optimistic thanks to all the people who've been helping. Thomas Owens had just returned home from another day at the family business, Owens Auto Glass.
Go back outside about 10 minutes after getting home, and the whole yard's full of smoke. It's rushing out of the attic.
Earlier that day, his electricity went out. He didn't think anything of it, but now.
Leaning towards electrical. I mean, something got in there and chewed a wire or whatever, and it sparked and caught the insulation on fire.
Owens, his wife, and 5 kids are now homeless. Remains are scattered across the yard. But while his belongings were going up in flames.
Yesterday, while the house was still burning, I was out there. I mean, I had 150 people at least call, message me on Facebook. I mean, just reaching out.
The town was coming to help the man who was always helping them.
It's kind of his good karma coming back to him, and he said, well, good karma burned my house down, but I said, good karma is also helping you rebuild.
His friends put him up in a home, and others have been donating belongings. But it's been hard to get help when you're the one who's always done the helping.
Really, it's a battle on my pride right now, but for the family, you kind of got to, you know? I mean, you got to accept help. Like I said, there's no way to do it without it.
Even his own family is doing what they can.
I'm not expecting to get paid today, you know. It's just one of those things. You do what you got to do to help somebody else out, and that's how we were raised, and the community is showing that.
All the help is making Owens optimistic. He says there's nowhere else to go but up. When I spoke to Owens, we were inside a church, and that church is buying the kids Christmas gifts and helping them with food for a Christmas dinner. And several other people in town have also been doing what they can to get him back on his feet. Live in the newsroom, Caitlin Connolly, WCIA3, your local news leader.
That's when a small town comes together, and especially so hard to go through this at this time of year.
Exactly.
All right. Thank you so much, Caitlin.